Mr. Rector, Mr. Walker, my name is Gustav. Welcome to the Lorraine estate. We are so pleased to be hosting guests from the U.S. Embassy for tonight's soirée.
Thank you.
I understand you came straight from the airport? You will want to rest and bathe. The other guests won't be arriving for a few hours.
Do you mind if we look around first?
If you like, please, enjoy yourselves.
Look at this place. I should really change. Good thing Dexter sent us those tuxes.
Later. I want to get as much information on Alessandra as I can before the other guests arrive.
Yes, sir.
Alessandra Lorraine is the next candidate for Livia Drusilla. I need to investigate her to see if she's a match or not. That grandfather clock is at least 200 years old. It gives the foyer a pleasant gravitas. The woman on the left is Alessandra Lorraine. I'm not sure who the other woman is. They look related. I believe those are jasmine flowers. There's a still life by Giovanna Garzoni that features them. The woman on the left. I believe those are jasmine flowers. There's a still life by Giovanna Garzoni that features them. Boring landscape paintings from the 19th century. Semi-valuable, but still boring. The family's private rooms are upstairs. I may have to resort to that, but for now, I'll stick to the public areas. The staircase overlooks the foyer. Might I have a word, Gustav?
As you wish.
When the embassy contacted you, perhaps they mentioned that I might need some information.
I am here to provide anything you need, Mr. Rector. Within reason.
Tell me about Alessandra.
She is lovely, charming. What would you like to know?
Does she have any hobbies or interests?
She enjoys many things in life. I'm sure she would be happy to tell you herself.
Tell me about Karl Lorraine.
Everyone in the household is very fond of Herr Lorraine. It is sad that he is not in the best of health.
Oh? What's the matter with Herr Lorraine?
It is not my place to say, but as you can see, he is well enough to have these parties in the house, for Alessandra's sake.
I couldn't help noticing that portrait on the stairs. That's Alessandra. Who's she with?
That's Helene, Alessandra's sister.
Ah, I thought there was a resemblance. You said the party tonight is for Alessandra's sake. What do you mean exactly?
Well, Alessandra, being a beautiful young woman, naturally loves parties. But some of Herr Lorraine's politics have not been, well received. So they entertain at home and have trusted friends here.
Are you saying the couple is not welcome in society?
Oh, no, no, they are, after all, Lorraine's. Only it is easier to control the guest list in one's own home, and Herr Lorraine is too polite to argue in public.
Tell me more about Helene.
If I can. What information do you need?
Is Helene older than Alessandra? Younger?
1 year younger, but she is older in many ways, if you understand me.
You really could be more specific.
Alessandra, she loves life, people, pleasure. Helene, she is serious, like an old woman. Of course, such a personality is very admirable.
Yes, I can see you're flushed with admiration. Are Helene and Alessandra close?
No. They have very different interests in life.
Thank you, Gustav.
You are most welcome.
Are you comfortable, Carl? Good.
I would be more comfortable with a slice of the cake I saw the caterers bringing in.
I have no doubt about that. But you know it's bad for you. I see you have guests. I'll talk to you later.
Well, gentlemen, come in.
Biographies of famous people, including Mein Kampf. Lovely. Knock-off glass decanter sets are popular, but that's genuine crystal. I'll bet the brandy is top shelf too. I have a hard enough time maintaining my control as it is. Reference books, maps, encyclopedias, and astrology guides. Oh dear. Classic novels. I enjoyed fiction as a boy, but no longer. What is the point? Natural sciences. Someone has quite an interest in astronomy. I don't have time to read at the moment. The artwork is rather bland. Are you Herr Lorraine? I'm Malachi Rector. The U.S. Embassy called to say I'd be arriving.
I did hear something of the sort. Perhaps we can talk tomorrow.
I'd prefer to speak to you now.
I don't have the energy tonight, and I've still the party to get through. Tomorrow.
That's Carl Lorraine, Alessandra's husband. I need to get the man to talk. That's Carl Lorraine. I have a hard enough time. Not here. Alessandra Lorraine. She looks like the photo in my dossier. She's rather obsessively checking her phone. Excuse me. Are you Alessandra Lorraine?
Yes, how do you do? I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted making sure everything is ready for tonight. Have we met?
No. I'm Malachi Rector. I'm here from the U.S. Embassy.
Oh, charming. I do hope you enjoy your visit to our lovely home.
I'm sure I will. Do you have a moment for a few questions?
Well, perhaps just a moment.
Tell me about your husband, Herr Lorraine.
Carl? Do you wish to speak to him? He's around somewhere. You might try the library.
I hear you have a young son, madame.
Laurent? Oh, yes. He is so sweet and so pretty. Of course, he won't be seen tonight. His nurse must have him in bed by now. So, are you enjoying your stay in Zurich?
I always enjoy Zurich. And what do you do with your time, madame?
Oh, I love to travel and see the sights, be out with my friends, and we entertain a great deal here at the estate. Oh, have you had some wine, Mr. Rector? Please, feel free to walk around. The gardens are lovely this time of the evening.
Thank you. Perhaps I will. Your husband is an important man. Do you enjoy political life?
Well, I do enjoy the people we get to meet, the heads of state and the celebrities, and I adore entertaining.
I met your husband. I take it he's not well?
Oh, no. It's so difficult for him. Well, that is what stress can do to a man. That's why I never like to discuss heavy matters. Life should be easy and fun. Don't you agree?
Quite. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Maybe I will take a slice of this cake. Chocolate cake. It looks quite good, if you care for that sort of thing. The tables are nicely dressed. Better than we are, in fact. Glasses of wine. Probably a decent vintage, too. The ballroom is through there. It looks like they're keeping it closed until the guests arrive for the party. The garden has a formal layout, quite nice to look at, but I wouldn't want to have to pay the gardener. Might I offer you a slice of cake?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Are you feeling better now?
Quite. The doctors tell me sugar is bad for my health, but it does make me feel more alert, at least for a short time.
Yes. Well, before that buzz wears off, would you answer a few questions?
Very well.
May I ask after your health? You don't look well.
Well, that is honest of you. I had a heart attack 6 months ago, then pneumonia. I'm improving.
So glad to hear it. What role do you have in politics?
I was a member of the Swiss Federal Council up until a year ago, but currently I work to regain my health.
I believe you have a son with Alessandra? How old is he?
Laurent, he's just over a year old. He's perfect, but I suppose all fathers think so.
Do they? How old was your wife when she gave birth?
Oh, well, let's see. We had been married a year. She was 22.
Tell me about Alessandra.
Do you have something specific in mind?
Alessandra is quite lovely. Has she ever won any awards for her beauty?
If you mean a beauty contest, no. That sort of thing is not for people of our class. Both she and Helene did high-fashion modeling for a short time. Perhaps that counts.
That's helpful, yes. What are Alessandra's interests?
She enjoys fashion design. She designs her own clothes, you know. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Thank you. Does Alessandra have an interest in politics?
No, she does not.
Alessandra has a sister, Helene. What can you tell me about her?
Helene is a remarkable young woman. There's something about her. She'll go far in politics. You can quote me on that.
Helene likes politics?
Oh, yes. If you ever heard her argue with me, you wouldn't doubt it. We may not see eye to eye on the issues, but I respect her enormously.
Excuse me for a moment, Herr Lorraine.
Yes, of course.
Not here. Would you mind if I asked some more questions?
If you must.
Excuse me for a moment, Herr Lorraine.
Yes, of course.
Another moment of your time, Gustav.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Gustav.
You are most welcome.
I don't think I'm going to get anything useful out of her. The fountain looks new. I would have found something ancient to refurbish. I wouldn't mind a shower, but it might upset the Lorraines if I took one here. There's a statue over there, but it's too far away to tell what it is. White jasmine. Alessandra was holding jasmine in the portrait on the stairs. The garden benches look nice, but they're not very comfortable. So much for encouraging a love of the great outdoors. I don't need to sit down, and pushing a bench over would be just childish. There doesn't appear to be any way to work the statue.